Hey y'all, welcome to Purple Bee, welcome to my channel. Welcome to your After Dark message. How you doing this evening? Please throw a like and subscribe up there. If you're new, if you're just revisiting the channel, thank you very much. Thanks for landing on my channel tonight, landing for your messages tonight. Yes, throwing a little bit earlier, getting a little reading done. Was coming across a lot of money situations, I could tell you that. I don't know if it's the career in the air or what's going on in our financial situations or what it is, but I don't know. I feel like I need to pull on career and money. It just keeps coming up. It's that and or toxic relationships, which take your pick. You want to know about your toxic relationship? You want to know about your never-ending money problems. You know what I mean? You get it all over here at Purple Bee. Welcome to my channel. Like I said, if it's tarot's not for you, if this isn't your message, again, this is a collective message, not a personal reading. If it's not your bag, if it's not your thing, go ahead, find another reader. No offense taken. We're good. See you later. Bye. Have a great evening. I've been shuffling all these cards, throwing some cards, trying to find out what is happening here in the collective. What do you guys want? What kind of style are we looking for tonight? I did pick the Lenormand. The Lenormand got pretty deep pretty quick. I can tell you that right now. But let's see what maybe the Lenormand has to say tonight. Let's see what the Lenormand has for the collective this evening. See what kind of messages we got for the collective. Somebody overtired, somebody overworked out there. If you have a long day, just sit back, relax. You don't need to take any of this on. You could just pick apart all the little pieces you want. Take what you want, take what resonates. Not all of these readings are going to fit everybody out there. There's a big world, a collective out there that we're speaking to, that we're trying to pull energy on. I'm trying to get energy from my subscribers. My 66 subscribers as of today. Thank you very much. All right. We're almost a month old. Thank you for being here with us. Thanks for growing the hive. It's really special. We're going to get a good community going here. All right, so tell me about the collective, what you want to hear, what you want them to know, what's going on. Is this love? Is this career? Is this what? What is happening? Whoa, okay. We have birds talking about an ending. We have birds talking. Chirp, chirp, chirpity, chirp. They sure are. You might be defending something, defending someone. Defending them in a circle of people, of someone that you may have cut ties with, someone that may have left, someone that may have passed on, someone that you've had home and stability with, very loyal, very stable. So something possibly could have come to an end, a stability to a situation could have come to an end. People are talking about it, curious about it, want to help, want to give information, want to spread the information. Maybe you heard about a death. Maybe that is something that you're going to be hearing about. A very loyal and stable person coming up here in the reading as well. And these are cards that just kind of spilled out, so I'm just taking them as they come out. Can you tell us a little bit more? Okay, you will be receiving news about this ending. So yeah, something did happen. There is something in this stability, loyal situation, long-term situation. We have the three most loyal stability cards here in the deck here, as far as the dog, the anchor, and the tree. Those are pretty loyal cards. There's options here. There's branches. There's roots. There's an anchor. It holds the key to somebody's abundance. So somebody's home, or the key to a home, or the key to somebody's abundance is here. You'll be receiving news about a key to a home or abundance you should be receiving, or people don't want you to receive, with the birds chirping and talking. This is from an ending. This is from the coffin card is from an ending. I don't have money cards here yet, though. You just may be hearing news about a stable individual, possibly wanting to give you something. Male and female here, and another female. 2 females and a male. An older female, an older male, and a younger female. 3 people. And I'm going to tell you that came up in the last reading with the 3 of Cups. And the coffin did come up with the key. So you are getting, this is a key to something from an ending. This is like a giving, a gift of something from an ending that would unlock things, unlock your heart, your future, your happiness, your stability, right? You are going to hear news about it. Someone is talking about it. There is going to be something coming here. Tell me about the gentleman, the ladies, the 2 ladies and the gentleman. I mean, they're all, and here comes the other gentleman off to the side that's possibly dating the younger one, the younger female, younger male couple, and an older male, older female. Could be a parent, a grandparent, 2 parents, a father, a mother. This could be a father and a mother, but they're younger. It's a younger couple. And there's a child involved, childish energy, childish spying, some sort of looking, some sort of trying to find out information. I think that could be, or trying to figure out how to get the information. Immature energy, though. Confusion lies underneath that. Yeah. So maybe they're trying to figure out how to get this information. This is with a family or a home, definitely. All 4 people showed up. The lady, the gentleman, the man, the lady, and the gentleman. All 4 of them came out. So we're talking about a family structure here. And the ending. Okay. So let's get a little bit more with the Seers deck. See what the Seers deck has to say about our little family situation here. So you should be receiving news soon about something in your family. That is family news. Big family news. Can you tell us a little bit more about this family news? I think there's healing involved. Or someone is healed or needs to heal. There's going to be some healing involved with the Star card upright. And that's the family card, the 6 of Cups card as well. 808. Can you tell us a little bit more about this family situation? And what we need to know about this family situation that we're pulling on this evening. This would be the time, too, if you're not really curious about a family situation or don't really want to know anything further. You don't really need to go into the clarifiers, but for those of us who do, we're going to go into the second part of the reading here. Tell us a little bit more. Yeah, sun is being illuminated on someone that did something foolishly, recklessly, and they took something. With the 7 of Swords and the Fool. They foolishly either were conniving or stole something or tried to take off in the middle of the night with something, thinking nobody would find out, but the Sun card is the first card, so illumination is happening right here. This person could be an Aries as well, with the Sun card, the Fool card. Those are Aries cards. This is something that was supposed to go to you. This is supposed to be something that would really bring you a lot of joy with the Sun card here. So it's like robbing you literally of your joy. Someone robbed you of your joy. There it is. This was supposed to go to you. With the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, we have all Wands in this. So the burden was too much. Possibly there were a lot of burdens in this situation, or you would at the end of the situation. And someone was left waiting for this. And give me a little bit more about the waiting, the underneath of what's happening with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I feel like, let me get a little more. Yeah, there was a judgment call made, and then there's the 2, and then there was the 4. Someone decided to leave somebody out. There was a call made, a judgment call made, and a judgment call was made on somebody's victory. It's almost like somebody, this is the weird part, it's like somebody was making somebody wait or didn't want to come forward with someone's victory. But that became a burden, and there's a judgment on that. And this person was left out. And there might be regret or thinking they made the wrong choice with the 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Not sure, unsure, indecisive, excuse me. Not sure if they made the right choice. The judgment is here. Can you give me a little bit more on what's going on here with the judgment and the 6 of Wands with the victory? Is this a victory for the judgment, the 6 of Wands and the Sun? I mean, that's a victory for somebody. Somebody was supposed to get something. Somebody was made to wait to get something, and somebody was indecisive about that. They made a foolish choice because there was thievery here. The thievery card is right there. Or somebody was conniving, didn't tell the truth, was telling lies, made a foolish decision. This foolish decision could be weighing on this person or putting this person in a place of solitude. And maybe trying to figure out, should they come forward? Is that about them? Should they come forward with the 3 of Wands? What is that about? Yeah, this has put this person in some emotional and isolated pain. Or at least some anxiety and stress from the slow, or maybe it was just a tiny offer with the Page of Pentacles, like not the full thing, right? And someone feels really bad about that. And okay, I'm trying to figure that out of how. Okay, so like there's anxiety and being inward and being alone and possibly having to just try to make it work. Yeah, instead of this person getting the victory, they've had to go inside, deal with anxiety, deal with being shut out, deal with having to go, really internalize these thoughts and work really hard. But things are changing here with that Wheel of Fortune card right on top of that Sun. Right on top of that Sun. Yeah, there was pain here. Could have been a Cancer involved, or a bad breakup, or a Cancer is feeling very heartbroken right now, or heartbroken about the choices that they did make and the direction that they did go in. Is not looking good. Or they sent somebody inward and it really did cause a lot of pain. The decision that they made to go one way or the other has caused extreme pain, and just, there could be an apology or someone trying to recover or say sorry, or what are they trying to apologize for? Putting you in, having to wait. There's a Tower coming to that Hangman energy, so maybe they've been hanging on to this apology and not knowing how to come forward and say it. There's Scorpio energy here as well. I think with that Tower, it's going to be destructible no matter what. 1414. I think this person's deciding, should I just come forward and try to recover anything I can before the worst really does happen, or the worst really does start coming forward, because things seem to be getting progressively worse in this situation rather than better, unfortunately. I'm not seeing any people. All the people were just like in the beginning of the reading in the Lenormand. I'm just getting action. I'm getting fighting. See, I think somebody doesn't want someone to come forward. There's fighting at least between 5 people and trying to stop this from coming out and start the messages and the information. More on the 6 ones. Yeah, 666. Yeah, it's weighing on someone that they didn't give you what someone sabotaged this. It's too much for them. They really didn't play fair. There's no fairness there, unfortunately. Ugh, I'm not liking where this reading's going, and it's exactly where the last one was that I tried to record. And it was cards that I was pulling, and here we go. You know what I mean? Again. Could be a Leo involved. Could be a Leo Pisces, Leo Scorpio. We do have the Strength card and the King of Cups. Someone needs to be strong in their emotions. Someone putting on a brave face. Someone trying to be strong. Someone to take on the burdens. Someone has really taken on the burdens here and tried to be strong through this situation. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, someone's got to make a decision. Also involving a water sign as well. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Cancer. Lots of water on this board. We have lots of fire, lots of wands, lots of arguments, lots of overburden with the 9 of wands, 10 of wands. Judgment calls being made. Judgment calls being made. Or somebody made a very poor judgment call. That's really what happened. Okay, well, I don't know if that's going to help anybody tonight. I don't know if we can even go any more clarifying before we can just end it and say that, unfortunately, somebody in a family structure from an ending has possibly some messages coming their way, some information, some things about a loss, some things about something they should have, some things about things they were cut off from, things they were put out in the dark from, something that somebody was indecisive from, somebody that was telling lies from, someone that didn't have your best interest at heart and left you out in the cold. The four of Cups, Four of Swords, left you alone, left you to deal with the pain, left you to deal with all the heartache. Three of Swords was there. So somebody was going through a lot of heartache, and whether that be you or another person or the person that did the action, somebody had to heal, and somebody has to heal. I think somebody wants to come forward, and what's really happening is there's fighting happening, there's birds chirping, there's the Five of Wands. Maybe they're trying to figure out a way to come forward, and they're struggling with it. They're having a lot of struggle, mental struggle. There's a lot of mental struggle with the Five of Wands, Five of Swords. So that's the recap. And for the intuitive oracle, we have deep reflection. Through deep reflection, profound intuitive insights emerge. Yeah. So maybe watch that one again. Listen again. I'm going to go back and re-listen to it and see what I can get out of it. Because often with the pieces of the first Lenormand with the clarifiers, sometimes they fit perfectly. It's an extension. Sometimes it's two different readings, right? Or it could be talking about two different situations. I think that was a connecting reading, just like the last one, just like the other ones I've done. But take the pieces that resonate, all right? I really hope you have a really great night, everybody. That one was a little deep. If you're taking on too much, or you take on too much, or you have too much anxiety, just go in and heal. Have some deep reflection. I'll see you in the morning for the coffee cup reading. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye.